All right, guys. Happy day one of Vlogtober. So none of these stories have titles. But yeah, so let's just start the story, I guess. Luna Taylor had always been obsessed with the Victorian era for as long as she could remember. She was majoring in Victorian history in college, despite her parents telling her she would never get a career with a major like that. She didn't care. She was fascinated. She figured she could become a history teacher or something. Luna came home from school and grabbed her mail from the mailbox. Bills, Luna said, throwing the envelopes on the table. Oh, what's this? Luna looked at the card decorated in gold foiling. You are cordially invited to the grand opening of Carrington Manor Hotel. Luna read. Date, October 31st, 2024. Time, 8 p.m. to 9 a.m. Luna took the invitation over to her computer and searched Carrington Manor Hotel. Carrington Manor is an exquisite Victorian home once belonging to Christopher Carrington. Now transformed into a lovely bed and breakfast style hotel, guests can feel like they have been transported back in time to the 19th century. Luna browsed the photos on the website and was amazed, so she called the phone number at the bottom of the invitation to reserve her spot. A week later, Halloween arrived, and Luna drove into the parking lot of the Carrington Manor Hotel. She grabbed her overnight bag and stood outside the main entrance, looking up at the magnificent structure. She opened the door and was met with a large, grand staircase with a red carpet draped over it. Good evening, a man's voice said. Luna turned around startled. I'm Nicholas. Are you here for the grand opening? He asked. Yes, Luna said. I'm Luna Taylor. I booked a room a week ago. I got the invitation in the mail. Ah, yes, Nicholas said, walking over to the desk in the corner. I remember you. Luna followed him in. Room 4, Nicholas said, handing Luna a key. You will love it. I'm sure I will, Luna said. The party starts at 9 in the ballroom. Can't wait, Luna said. And the tour begins at 8 p.m., Nicholas said. The tour? Luna asked. Yes, Nicholas said. It's not mandatory, but I thought this could be a fun way to share the history of the Carrington Manor. Also, test run it to see if it's a good idea to offer it as a regular thing once we fully open to the public. What do you think? It's perfect, but I'm a history buff, so do with that what you will, Luna said. Oh, me too. That's why I insisted on reviving this old place. The history here? I can't wait to learn more, Luna said. Mark me down for the tour. Oh, well, you're the first one, Nicholas said. The others seem only interested in the party. Well, that's a shame, Luna said. Luna took her key and overnight bag to the stairs. I'll see you at 8, Luna said. Looking forward to it, Nicholas responded. Luna walked upstairs, and Nicholas smiled. Luna walked into her room, and she could have sworn that she saw a shadow out of the corner of her eye. Luna, chill, she told herself. It's nothing. Luna felt a chill in the room. It's nothing, Luna told herself, trying to convince herself. It's an old house. The room temperatures are probably wonky because of it. Luna's cell phone rang and she jumped. Get a grip, she told herself. Luna looked at the caller ID and saw that it was her dad, so she answered her phone. Hey, Dad. Hey, Pumpkin, he said. See any ghosts yet? No, Luna said with a chuckle. No ghosts. It's a beautiful hotel, though. Everything you ever dreamed of? He asked. Everything and more, Luna said. I could live here forever. Well, I would miss you very much, her father said. Dad, I'm kidding, Luna said. I would miss you too much. I've got to get going. I've got the tour at 8 and the party afterwards. All right, he said. Have fun. I love you. Thanks, Dad. I will. And I love you too. Luna hung up the phone and caught a glimpse of a man standing behind her in the mirror. Luna turned around startled and saw the man with black hair and blue eyes. "Hello?" Luna said, confused. The man just stood there silent. Luna examined his outfit. He had a dark waistcoat and a white cravat. "You're really taking this whole Victorian era hotel thing to the extreme, don't you think?" Luna asked. Nowhere in the invitation did it say it was a costume party. "This is no costume," the man said. Luna was thrown off by the aristocratic tone in his voice. "Who are you?" Luna asked. "That is not important," the man said. "Well, considering you're in my room, I think it is important." "Am I in your room, or are you in mine?" the man asked. "This is my room. I have the key. We can just go down to the lobby and straighten this up with Nicholas." "That is not necessary," the man said. There was a knock at the door. "Luna, it's Nicholas. It's almost 8 o'clock. Are you still interested in the tour?" Luna looked at the grandfather clock in the corner of the room to see that it was 5 minutes to 8. "Yes, I'll be right down," she said. Luna looked back to where the man was standing before, but he was gone. Luna shook her head and walked out of the room. Luna met with Nicholas in the lobby. "Glad you're here," Nicholas said. "Well, I wouldn't miss it," Luna said. "Shall we get going then?" Nicholas asked. "So seriously, no one else is joining us?" "I told you that no one else cared," Nicholas said. "That's so sad," Luna said. "There has to be so much fascinating history in this old house." "There is," Nicholas said. "But unfortunately, most people nowadays don't seem to care about history." Nicholas looked at Luna. "Let's go. Follow me." Luna followed Nicholas into the ballroom. This would have been the party room, where the Carringtons hosted many parties with other wealthy families. The decor has all been preserved. One of the last parties that was held here was the engagement party of Christopher Carrington and Clara Rosewood. And now, what is it? "The breakfast hall," Nicholas said, keeping that togetherness that the Carringtons had with their glamorous parties, but in a more practical way. "Well, I mean, it is a genius idea," Luna said. Luna and Nicholas walked out of the ballroom. The two of them continued on the tour, and Luna glanced at the portrait on the wall in the sitting room, which was now serving as a place for the people to wait while their rooms were getting ready for them. "And those are?" Luna asked, pointing to the portrait. "The Carringtons. Nicholas and Constance, the Carrington patriarch and matriarch, and their sons, Nicholas Jr. and Christopher and Edmund, and their daughter Adeline." Luna recognized Christopher as the man who was in her room earlier. She wanted to mention it to Nicholas, but was startled to see the resemblance to the oldest son in the portrait. Luna had no idea what was going on, but she was beginning to get frightened. "Oh dear," Nicholas said, noticing the expression on her face. "You discovered the secrets of this manor a lot sooner than we anticipated." "I don't know what you're talking about," Luna said, feigning ignorance. "Don't lie to me," Nicholas said angrily. Luna ran out of the door and into the lobby, where she was met with a man and a woman who looked to be in their 30s. She recognized them as Edmund and Adeline. She ran toward the exit, but it was locked. She tried to turn the lock, but it was jammed. Her heart raced as the ghosts of the Carrington siblings closed in on her. She ran past them and up the stairs. Luna opened the door to her room and slammed the door shut. She locked the door and then grabbed the cell phone to call her dad, but there was no service. She tried the phone in her room, but it was disconnected. "What am I going to do?" Luna said, panicked. "How am I going to get out of here?" Luna turned around to see Christopher standing there. "Please don't hurt me," Luna begged. "I just want to go home to see my parents." "I will not hurt you," Christopher said. "I cannot hurt you. I love you." "You love me?" Luna asked, confused. Christopher walked over to the nightstand and gestured for Luna to open it. Luna reluctantly opened the drawer to see a photo of Christopher and a woman who looked exactly like Luna. That is my fiancée, Clara Rosewood. She was the love of my life. She was not as wealthy as my family, and therefore they did not approve. But the last party held here, your engagement party, they had to approve on some level, right? It's a ruse, Christopher said. They made the world believe that they were happy for us. The perfect alibi. Alibi? Alibi for what? Luna asked. Her murder. Luna was startled. No way the family who is so supportive of their son marrying Clara would do anything to harm her, Christopher said. I do not know who in my family is the one who put the poison in her drink, but I have an idea. Well, who do you think did it? Luna asked. My brother Nicholas. He loved Clara too, but as the heir apparent to my father, there was no way he would be allowed to be with her. I believe that he killed her to prevent anyone else from being with her. He could not stand that I loved her, and that she loved me, and that we were going to be married. The happy life that he wanted, but would never be able to have. That's horrible, Luna said. It is. And I believe that you are in danger. I believe that my brother sent you that invitation so he can imprison you here, so that you too can have the life that he always wanted with my Clara. I couldn't save Clara from Nicholas, but I will save you from him. Thank you, Luna said, but how? Just pack your bags and come with me, Christopher said. Luna packed her bag and then Christopher opened the bedroom door. He walked beside Luna to get her down the stairs. Christopher was searching behind the desk for the key to the front door when he heard Luna scream. He looked up to see Nicholas grabbing Luna. Nicholas, let her go, Christopher demanded. She is Clara. Look at her, brother. Tell me I am wrong. She bears a resemblance for sure, Christopher said. But she is not Clara. Clara is dead because of you. Me? Nicholas said, confused. I loved her. Why would I kill her? To prevent anyone else from having her, especially your little brother. I did not kill her, Nicholas said. I could never kill her. I loved her. I know you did, and that is why you killed her. I did not kill Clara, Nicholas said, but I know who did. Who? Christopher asked. Father. He hated her with everything in him. She stole the hearts of 2 of his sons, yet was not good enough for any of them. He could not let the family name be tarnished. He could not let some woman who was beneath us destroy our brotherly relationship. I saw him put something in her drink. I thought it was nothing, but then she collapsed and died. I kept quiet because I thought it was what was best for everyone. I'm sorry. I know how much you loved her, and how much she loved you. More than she ever would have loved me. I do wish that you and her could have been married. I wish that too, Christopher said. And that is why I sent Luna the invitation, Nicholas said. I figured maybe she was Clara, back from the dead. A wedding for my little brother and the love of his life. But I'm not Clara, Luna said. And I don't love either of you. I just want to go home to my family. Please, can't you just let me go? Nicholas unlocked the front door. I'm sorry, Nicholas said. I was just trying to help my brother. I understand. But next time, don't kidnap people. There won't be a next time, Christopher said. Thank you, Luna said. You really do have a lovely home, and, it actually would make for a great hotel. Maybe one day, Christopher said. But right now, we need to focus on healing as a family before opening up the family home to guests. Well, you know how to find me if you ever do decide to transform this place into a hotel. I would love to help. Christopher and Nicholas smiled as Luna waved goodbye before leaving. The end. Yeah. So let me know, what did you guys think of the story? Let me know in the comments down below. And come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time for Vlogtober Day 2 and story number 2. Bye, guys.